Here comes another plane. Oh well, came around the corner. Greetings from Dystopia, episode 251. I don't have a title yet. I'll name it later. The plan today was to be on the bench and record two, not episodes, but two from the bench. Yeah, I guess you could say episodes. Two videos from the bench. One was going to be the continuation of the bird cam, and the other is going to be soldering together a breakout board for the Raspberry Pi Pico. That was a requested video, and the viewer provided one of the breakout boards to assemble as part of the video. So, needless to say, the siding and gutter guys had a completely different idea for their plan that conflicted with mine. They're banging away and cutting away, and wouldn't make for a good video when they'd have to wait till they stopped hammering or cutting or whatever, recording it. Anyway, I'm sure you can see how tedious that would be. And if you video edit, you know how much you appreciate non-stop segments of video because it cuts the editing way down. And I have to say that sometimes while I'm out hiking and recording a video, I drive myself nuts in the edit, because it's like I'll say 20 words and stop, and then say 10 words and stop, and then I got to piece all that together and make it look contiguous, as close, where it looks like an obvious cut, not just me being ditzy. Because on some days I'm ditzy as hell. Anyway, we are going to go for a walk. I'm going to head over to the butterfly park and check it out. They were doing some trail maintenance, adding in a new section of trail. My understanding is that section is going to be paved. The eventual goal, according to somebody I talked to with that particular park board, it's Plainfield Township. The woman worked with that park district. Anyways, it's right now just this segment of trail, but they're hoping that the eventual connection to the DuPage River Trail, and so then you have one solid piece. We'll talk about that at some point down the road. That's another video I'd love to do, is on the DuPage River Trail. It's not a fancy trail. It's a lot of community parks, but it's a different view of the river. I think I put this in a previous episode, but for some reason this year they cut all of the tall weed and prairie grasses down early this year. So you can kind of see the flowers. It is nice because you have a different variety of flowers, but usually they leave this up till mid-October, and then it's full of butterflies. I don't know what kind of pit toilets they have in your area or the preserves around you, but a common one to see here are these prefab concrete ones. What I like about them, these right here, they don't stink. Alright, so the new trail you can see is right there by the fence line, and it comes down this way and then over to the bathrooms and then continues down this way. What I think is cool with this one is they followed the old foot trail that people had actually put in walking down. So they, I guess, took a look at their traffic patterns for people walking along here and followed that instead of making up their own. One thing I love out here is the variety of wildflowers we get. And they're full of pollinators of all different types, but like I said, they mowed this entire field too early. I'm parked over there. So this is the old trail that I've shown plenty of times in video, but they've repaved it. And there's the old bridge way down there. Let's go see what happened. And here's the little creek that runs under the bridge. Back up in here is where I usually see some mink. The creek kind of curves like that, so there's a little pool right here, and there's usually mink in there if you sit and wait and you're patient and quiet. Anyway, so this is now all paved going this way. That little cut in right there is the creek trail. Creek trail. And this is the other creek trail that runs down. There's a set of railroad tracks back in here, and it cuts back up that way. There used to be all these little zigzag trails in the woods there, but I'm sure people will stop using them now that they've got an easier route, which is probably good. It's just weird to walk in here and it's a paved trail, let alone all the dirt, but that'll be gone by spring, you know, as things grow back in. So the main trail actually cuts left there, right? You can kind of see that yellow leaf. That's where the trail goes. Used to go, now it goes this way, which this opens up into a subdivision. You gotta watch your head today. Might get hit by a walnut. Hopefully they'll show up on camera. I probably should have worn a helmet today. All the walnuts are dropping. Oh, okay. Oh, they're still working here. And they are definitely extending that trail. Let me get up here and get you a better shot. Young little robins everywhere in here. Well, they're actually up there working. It looks like they're on a break. I don't want to mess with them too well, but yeah, the old foot trail used to end right here. So you can see there's grass, tree clippings and stuff coming down the edge of this wood line. And it used to come right down here and then continue that way to the way I showed you where that T-turn is. But now they've extended the trail all the way up that way. Maybe we'll go up there and walk it one day. Right now, I'm going to sand this guy's shovel up so we don't forget it. There you go. Maybe now he'll see it. Or she, whoever it is working down here. Don't want them to forget their tools. So I just saw one of their marker posts that said 5-foot clearance from edge of trail. So that's how far they've trimmed back from the side of the trail. Now, I'm going to walk that old section and just show you the T. How this used to go in. It's a little farther than I remembered it. This is another cool little, I think this was an animal trail, and the mountain bikers have cleaned it up a little bit, and that really makes a lot of whoop-de-doos through the through the whole park. Lots of cool little places. Again, there's walnuts everywhere. Alright, so here's the T. So it goes that way and then goes downhill onto the new paved trail. And then it continues on. You know, I do like that the mountain bikers do a little bit of trail maintenance, but this kind of stuff irritates me because they completely blocked. I mean, granted, this fell down on its own, this big branch, but they put smaller ones in to make a ramp. Yeah, I get it. It's cool, but do it off to one side. You know, this is a multi-use trail. So you've got people now have to step on and over or try to step over it. Do your ramp on one side of the trail leave the center path open for people that are walking. All right, well, that took me a while to get back to you. A lot of little planes flying around, and every time I started to record, plane would kick up. Here comes another plane. Oh well. I'm gonna head back to the house, start editing this, and hopefully be able to work on the bench videos. If they've gotten the gutters up and whatever siding work they're gonna do. We got new roofs in the townhomes, so they've been one company does the roof, one company does the siding trim, and another company does the gutters. Seems like that would be all one company, right? But anyway, so they're just about done, and our building will have all the gutters done today, hopefully. And then that's that much less noise. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll see you guys really soon. I promise. I'm not going to wait too long. But yeah, that's it. See you soon. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Be good, be well, wear a mask, stay smart, be strong, and stay mighty. And again, I'll see you guys in a couple of days. You happy, B? I did the right closing. Bye-bye, guys.